Hi, welcome to the sideboard. My name's Eric, and today we're going to be running Mono Black Aggro by Dev from SBMtG. Now, this list actually topped, or at least one close to it, topped somewhere in the Star City Game Series, either Cincinnati or Roanoke. But the deck's really straightforward, so I'll go over a quick little breakdown. It starts with 4 if near dead lands and 16 swamps to make up the land base of 20 lands. The 1-drops start out with 4 copies of Dread Wanderer, which is just a really good little recursive threat that is going to come out quick, allow us to apply pressure, and then it'll be an annoyance later. Second, we have Fatal Push, just one of the best kill spells in Standard, pairs really well with Bone Picker. Then we have Night Market Lookout, which I believe is probably the coolest thing to crew Aether Sphere Harvester with, which makes me kind of wish we had another Aether Sphere in the main deck, but we're going to run it as is. A couple copies of Supernatural Stamina for bringing back our creatures, or to make sure that our creatures remain on the battlefield, or even for combat tricks so that we can trade. Let's take a look here. Sorry about that, guys. I need to get chat up. Alright, there we go. Yeah, hey Christopher, thanks for joining me, man. I've been wanting to do some streaming anyway, and I've always enjoyed Dev's deck, so we're streaming that. This Vicious Conquistador here looks extremely awesome. Seems like a great 1-drop. It's virtually a 2/2 for 1. Gifted Aetherborn just seems to be a necessity in this meta. A couple copies of Walk the Plank. Heart of Kirin, which combos really well with this Rune Raider here, it seems. And then we know how well it combos with Scrap Heap Scrounger. And then I can't wait to do some... Hey, Jareth. Welcome to the stream. So I can't wait to play some turn 2 Bone Pickers. Like, that just seems like achievement unlocked in this deck. So let's get started. We'll go ahead and just... this seems like a fairly competitive deck, so we'll just run a league with it tonight and see where that goes. Well, we're going to see if this beauty does kick some faces. Alright, so we'll take this and we'll jump into a friendly league here. Alright, game 1. Make sure I didn't punt anywhere. I'm running 60 and 15. Alright. So let's get rid of this chat. So can this deck just run over people? What do we think here? Man. Are we going to get to just turn 2 Bone Picker right off the bat? Seems good. I'm keeping it. Evolving Wilds. Alright, let's see what he did. Or what he gets. Let me know if the music in the background is too loud. And if you guys can't hear it, I can turn it up a little. Oh my god, are we playing the mirror here? I don't know. It can't be the mirror. We don't run Evolving Wilds. So let's just go ahead and Night Market Lookout. And set him up for his turn 2 Bone Picker. Nope. Alright, so I don't think we'll be seeing turn 2 Bone Picker from him. That would have been funny though, right? So we're just going to Fatal Push this. And then we'll get in. And play Bone Picker. Seems good, right? Like, Skyship Plunderer, the one that gives additional counters. I wonder if this is like some, no, I can just see it being played in Walking Ballista deck. Dread Wanderer. So, kind of like just fatal pushing that and getting in. Let's do that. So, let's just be as aggro as possible here. And then we'll just play old Scrappy. And attack. So far, so good, guys. Although we haven't done that much damage. The game ain't over yet. What's up, Ryan? Well, we're running Dev's deck from SBMtG. Plunderer in the snake deck. It is interesting. How far behind does chat seem? Shapers of Nature. Wow, this is a spicy Ballista deck. So, do we turn this sideways? Just get in for that point of damage? I mean, if he blocks, say, Scrappy, then we're getting in for the additional point of damage. We'll get another next turn. So let's say he blocks Scrap Heap. We're looking at getting in 5 points this turn, putting him at 7. We can put Dread Wanderer on the battlefield. Let's do that. We'll play Dread Wanderer after combat. Okay, so he's just going to block that and take the damage. Okay, I like it. This is an interesting take on Winding Constrictor. Shapers of Nature. Okay, so he is... You can just block both of these profitably. I guess we just keep getting in. He has to answer Bone Picker, or he's dead next turn. Hostage Taker to answer my Bone Picker. Really? Okay. Come on, walk the plank off the top. Come on, here we go. Yes! This deck loves us, guys. Alright, so do we do that, or we make him block here? Hold on a minute. Let's cancel that. Well, we can't hit the merfolk with it, so that's a blah. Man, does he have the card for it? The what is it called? Blossoming Defense. Oh my god. So I think we just try to kill this, but he has the mana up for a Blossoming Defense. He can't negate, though. I think it just Hostage Taker here. Okay. So he did not have the Blossoming Defense. don't see a reason to swing. He has to answer the Bone Picker again. However, we would have to answer whatever he answers with. I'm kind of waiting on like maybe Heart of Kieran. Seems like, you know, there's no reason to swing, because if we swing with both of these, he blocks the 2-1 with a 3-3, blocks the 4-4 with a 2-3. We get no damage through. And I mean, we can just bring them back from the graveyard, but to what effect? So he's really in the tank here. I don't think he has an answer for the Bone Picker. If he had an answer for the Bone Picker, I think we would have already seen it. I'm putting him on like Scarab God, something along those lines. But I'm guessing nothing that can get up in the air. Maybe he's just slow playing us though. Alright. Let me get rid of those notifications. Well, our opponent has left. I don't know where he went. I'll take it. I'll take it. Tell Daniel I said hi. Okay, so he removes one, digging, and we go to the sideboard. Alright, alright, alright. Here we go, guys. So, snakes get big. I don't like snakes. I do like being in the air. So, Aether Sphere Harvester seems good. Harsh Scrutiny seems really good. What do we want to drop here? So, if we're looking at bringing in these 4, maybe we don't necessarily need the extra Aether Sphere Harvesters. He's not as fast as we are, and this is a much slower card. I do like the Harsh Scrutinies though. I would like to be able to rip a few good cards out of his hand. Maybe cut down on a Rune Raider? I haven't got to play with that card yet, but I think we'll cut down on one Rune Raider. Maybe a Supernatural Stamina. And then we'll run it back like that. Yeah, he was digging for it. Like he didn't have anything. Okay, so this is a horrible hand for an aggro deck. Oh, well, this seems okay. Let's put that on the bottom. Looking for action here. Level 1 drop off the top. Vicious Conquistador would be nice. There's a Walk the Plank. That's okay. We'll take that. I'm going to go ahead and play the Swamp just in case we pull another Swamp. I would rather get 2 of those down before I start having to pay life. I'm okay with paying life if we have to, but I'll hold off if we can. Yeah, there we go. There's a second Swamp. So I want to get down Gifted Aetherborn here, because if he doesn't have the Fatal Push in hand, then this should put him at a stall. Like, he shouldn't try to attack through the Gifted Aetherborn unless he's just willing to sacrifice his Winding Constrictor here. And then if we could get lucky enough to pull a Bone Picker off the top. Yeah, I can't call everything in this deck, I guess. So I really want to get rid of the Winding Constrictor. I just do not want to let his deck get out of control with Winding Constrictor, so I'm going to go ahead and remove that now. I know it's not the most optimal way to make to play our mana, but I think this will do. I'm going to go ahead and get in for 2 because we're going to gain the 2 back. So even if he attacks back for 4, you know, we're still, you know, even on the race. I want to get him in the mood of expecting me to just swing with this. So when next turn we play either, you know, the Rune Raider or something like that, we can. Ooh, that's not great for us. Okay. Oh, this is perfect. So here we get to play Rune Raider, which he may block and shoot. If he does, that's fine. And we'll play the Dread Wanderer and pass the turn. So let's see what we get here. Another If Near Deadlands, costs us no life. Wow, the chat seems to be way behind. Like I'm just now seeing make the snake walk the plank. Well, we're waiting on our opponent here. So he swings 6. We're going to put a lot of pressure back on him. 7. Okay. Alright, so he's going to start shooting us, or shooting our Rune Raider. Okay. So we've got a decent little play here. We can put 4 to. We can put 4 to him. I mean, we could just play Bone Picker, but we could also sack an If Near Deadlands to force him to go ahead and spend his. We could kill this basically. I don't know what he would shoot. Probably Dread Wanderer. Let's attack and see what happens from there, and then just kind of make our decisions after that. Like maybe we'll get lucky enough he'll just remove this counter, shoot the Dead Wanderer, and then we can just play Bone Picker, play Scrap Heap Scrounger. There we go. Alright. So we'll just gain the 2 here. Now we get to play this. Play this guy. And I wish I had 1 more mana open. I could bring Dread Wanderer back. Hi Emblem Gaming, what's up, man? I said I would run it. As soon as Dev said, hey, sure, do it. Hey, seems awesome. I mean, I've been a fan of Dev's for a long time now, and I know one of the things we've always asked for is, hey, run the deck. Okay, so depending on what we draw here, it's just another land. I think at this point we just start using our Deadlands. So I want to make this guy smaller. and then we'll sacrifice it to its own ability. So now Rishkar has no counters on him. And we're gonna just keep pushing. Pressure. Pressure, pressure, pressure. This song is Super Mario Brothers Bowser is Pissed by OC Remix. Overclocked has some really nice stuff. I like a lot of Overclocked stuff. So, all right. So next turn we get Dread Wanderer back. Possibly bring back Scrap Heap. Okay, there's a Constrictor. All right, so we can kill Constrictor here with Deadlands. Alright, he has to shoot this. So I'm just going to go ahead and kill the Constrictor. And since he gets additional +1/1 counters, it kills him, and then we can force him to sacrifice his Ballista here to save himself 3 life. Okay, well, we dealt with things again. We do not have enough mana to bring back the Dread Wanderer or the Scrappy, so, but we are dealing with his board. We're keeping the board clean, and we have some recursive threats that are going to start coming back for us here real soon. Yeah, this is a Mario remake, believe that or not. I found these on OC Remix, and I was like, oh, these are awesome. So, and alright, so I think we just start bringing back the recursive threats first. And then we'll just pass the turn here. Hostage taker, okay. So he's gonna take my Dread Wanderer there. So we'll just eat a Bone Picker. And I like this. We'll just walk the plank that. Play this. Get in for 3. This deck is really, really sweet, man. Like, wow, has it been that many? I kind of stole some people from another channel by accident. Kind of inflated my numbers here a little bit, but I mean, content's coming, so if you guys want to watch it, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it, really do. Mainly my channel, though, it's about the meta, the current meta. Oh man, that's brutal for us. Okay, well, so he takes our dude, makes us kill our own dude. Okay. Well, that's nice. Just gonna go ahead and get in. I expect for him to block here. Seems good. And then second main, we'll just play the Hardy Kieran. And we'll leave the Scrap Heap Scrounger in the graveyard till end of turn here. I'm not really worried about my own Dread Wanderer. I mean, if he wants to come across with it, that's fine. But the plan is to get in with 7 in the air next turn. Yeah, the deck's running great. Well, I don't like that. So he takes our heart. That's pretty gross. Okay, so we will exile Ruin Raider. So how do we do this? Night Market Lookout. Okay, so if we kill this, he has to block here, give us our heart back. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, here goes Red Wanderer. Yeah, use the desert. Those 4 deserts have been so clutch. Well, we've gotten, what, 3 of them this game? It's pretty good. Alright. Well, the deck just, it keeps coming. I mean, it applies pressure in so many good ways, though. It does seem slow, but it... Oh, another? Really? Okay. It's this enter tap. Okay. So we'll exile the Gifted Aetherborn. We will crew the Heart of Kirin. And we'll go into swing action. We're swinging out. Alright, so that's game 1, guys. Subcrew? What do you mean by subcrew? Okay, so that was game 1. Taking it down. Guys, I need to take a quick 2 minutes here. Be right back. Never mind, we've got everything under control, so we're gonna jump right back into this league here. So what do you guys think so far about the deck? I mean, definitely seems to be powerful. I mean, that was a janky version of Sultai Energy, but a Sultai Energy deck nonetheless. So let's see how we do in the next matchup. Alright. Our opponent is Lame Brain Name. Alright. We won the dice roll. Let's see what we got. Well, we're 1 land off of playing everything. Except for the Rune Raider. Seems a little risky. Deck only needs 2 lands to get started. I can cast Night Market Lookout to get on the attack. We're gonna take the risk here, guys. Seems risky, but we're gonna go for it here. Oh, this deck loves us. Yes. All right. So we'll go ahead, get in with Night Market Lookout. Turn 2, Heart of Kirin. And then next turn we'll play Scrap Heap Scrounger. Tap up to cycling. Never seen this card. I'm not gonna pronounce it for you guys. No way. Search for Escanta. Alright. Wow. Wow. Alright, so we're actually gonna crew with Rune Raider here. It's a combo. Wow. I mean, this deck has some power. It seems pretty good, Chris. It does. Or Christopher. Could have sworn I turned my notifications off. Okay, well, looks like we can just... I'm okay with just casting Scrap Heap here. This seems like just a little much. This deck, guys, like this is turn 4. Opponent's at 3 life. He's cycling. What is this deck is ridiculous. Okay, he's cycling. And 1 drops. So next turn we can play 1 drop, keep up double supernatural. Although I am worried about next turn running into maybe something like Settle. How much are we worried about Settle the Wreckage here? Not worried about Settle the Wreckage, are we? I mean, we don't have to crew up the Heart. That is just not necessary. He's going to take 1 as soon as we declare attack. And then we can draw a bunch of cards here, and we can present lethal. So let's see if we can play around the Settle. I want to draw the additional card, so I'm going to risk the Scrap Heap Scrounger here, even though that might not be the best idea. I'm going to feel real sheepish if he just gains a couple life. Nope, there it is. So we'll grab some lands, and then we will just play a Rune Raider, pass the turn. So we have protection from his Fumigate right here. Somewhat. Okay. Do we let him just settle us again? I mean, we can present lethal, but just by playing the Heart of Kirin. But I like leaving the Heart of Kirin back. It's good protection against Fumigates. let's just present lethal with the 2 Rune Raiders. Okay. That's okay here. I want to leave up at least 2 mana. So we have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. And this should save us from a Fumigate. He wants to draw his card before I can draw mine. You know, I didn't even think about pumping. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that's a pump spell. Wow. Oh man. Sorry, chat is 10 minutes behind. Wow, I didn't even think about that. We had it. I mean, I'm pretty sure we still have it, but wow. Yeah, my bad, Gabriel. I didn't even think about that being a pump spell. So he's going to cast Hieroglyphic Illumination, or he's going to gain 6 life. Okay. I think we can deal with him gaining 6 life. Is that instant speed? It is instant speed. Okay, well, we go for it here. I don't see any reason not to. I mean, other than the 4 mana open. So if he settles, he's dead. As long as we win, right? Okay, so game 1 took that down. Did this seem like a Lost Legacy? I mean, a approach deck? Kinda did, didn't it? I like Duress here. So we can drop the Fatal Pushes. Plan on outrunning that cat, but I am curious if I might want to leave in a few Walk the Planks, but probably not. I'd rather just put down so many threats that he has to answer them. Discarding things to key to the city might come in handy, just to draw additional cards. Supernatural Stamina seems okay. I think we'll run it like this. Alright, so we're waiting for Lame Brain Name to come back here. I mean, this seems pretty good. We'll turn 3 Duress. Maybe. And I want to get out there early. Okay, so he cycles that. And we will just pass the turn. Oh, and it continues to just love us. Let's go ahead and get in for 1. And I really want to play this Heart of Kirin out, but I think Scrap Heap is better here. I don't want to run into like a Censor with my Heart of Kirin. I mean, he's going to take the additional point of damage, but okay. So we get Scrap Heap Scrounger. Next turn we'll duress, and then we can figure out which one of these two we want to run out. So let's go ahead and duress the opponent. Okay, what are we looking at? Kind of okay with a Fumigate. 100% want to get rid of this Settle the Wreckage. We will go ahead and run out our Heart of Kirin. And get in for 5. He's going to go ahead and cycle. Sunscourge Champion, gaining that life. Well, I love the Rune Raider combo. And I'm gonna get in with everything here. Just because if he doesn't, like if he blocks this to kill it, yeah, that's what I thought. He needs to embalm this, or eternalize this. He needs it back bad. And then we'll draw a card off of our Rune Raider. This interaction is top notch. I'm loving the Rune Raider crew in the Heart of Kirin. Yeah, this deck's pretty decent. Captain, please. This deck is pretty decent. So far, we haven't lost a game, much less a match. I mean, we're only in match 2 here, but we haven't lost one yet. I'll go ahead and play this to crew. And we will attack. Well, we'll still get in for the 2 points of damage. No point in playing that other Heart of Kirin out. I mean, we couldn't eat it from the graveyard, so here we go. Now we can. We will eat our Vicious Conquistador. And I want to get in for 4 here instead of just the 3. We'll go ahead and do this. Whoa. Whoa. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all would have killed me for that. Oh, I'm so sorry. I almost made that mistake. Get in for 7. I'm sorry. My bad. We can play the key here. I definitely think we've got enough mana to, you know, discard things. So if he's got another Fumigate, we're in some trouble. But worst case scenario, we'll eat one of these with one of these and swing again. Final Fantasy Birth Under the Blue Light. It's a pretty good song. Console of Authority. Alright. Or, sorry, Authority of the Consoles. My dyslexia kicking in there, guys. Let's go ahead and discard this Heart of Kirin. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pay the 2 to draw an additional card. We'll play one of them as a land. And then we're just going to present lethal here. So I'm waiting for him to try to cast this. And I think he might have waited too long. Okay. So he's going to go back to 4. And we will just play out our Dread Wanderer and let him go back up to 5. We've got plenty of pressure. We can draw an additional card next turn. So yeah, I just wanted to discard the key at the end of turn so that I could draw an additional card. We weren't using the extra Heart of Kieran. Why not turn it into Dread Wanderer? I might have waited a little bit longer than was necessary. We already knew he had tapped out, so. Okay. So he gets a 4/4, gains 4 more life, goes back to 7. That dude is unblockable. And cleanup phase happens, so he's no longer unblockable. We've got 7 mana. I'm going to leave one of these Ifnir Deadlands up just in case I change my mind after. Pretty sure we just get in here with everything. I will pump this time, guys, I promise. So we're gonna play Scrappy. Scrappy enters tap, give him an additional life. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Should have discarded Scrappy to Key of the City. Man, are we just not lethal this turn now that I messed up? Ah, it's brutal. I'm sorry, guys. So do we just attack with this? I kind of don't want to pump this turn. He has to discard a card to eternalize this dude. Yeah, he's back to 9 life, but we have quite a representation on the battlefield here. Hopefully he doesn't draw. Well, I couldn't pump Heart. Like, Heart was tapped down. So he can Sunscourge Champion from the graveyard, gain 4 more life. Take him back up to 13. Fumigate. Okay. Well. Scrappy's gonna eat Dread Wanderer. We get in for 4. It's the extra point of damage. we've got to navigate this game out from here. I'm going to save that land for key, yeah. I mean, I can key at end of turn. So I think Scrappy has to eat the other Scrappy here. It gives us swinging 7 next turn. So we draw a card. Aether Sphere Harvester. Okay, that's not a creature entering the battlefield. Kind of like that. Okay, so I also like this. All right. Yeah. The chat lag leads to some crazy stuff. So I kind of want to do If Near Deadlands to shrink this so that we swing in. Yeah, let's do that. So we just got to keep pressuring. Yeah, it doesn't look like Approach, does it? I don't know what this deck is. Abandoned Sarcophagus? I mean, I guess Dev would be happy with some Abandoned Sarcophagus, but it looks like some kind of cycling deck. I'm halfway expecting to see some... another one. Just a slow whittle at him here. Alright, so we get funny with this little interaction. I don't know. Maybe Esper GIF. I don't know. He's going to gain some life here. But even if we don't swing, we can start just crewing things with this. Alright, well, if he wasn't hard to beat before. Drakehaven. So it's a Drakehaven deck. Okay. Drakehaven. He's got one card in hand. He'll have to discard that if he wants to embalm this. And he does not have enough to pay for Drakehaven. So we don't have to deal with the Drake this turn. Okay. Love that synergy. So we're just going to take it to the air, and I'm half tempted to not cast this Bone Picker just to keep a creature. but do we have lethal next turn though? We do. We do have lethal next turn. No point in giving him another one. And this would be something to crew with if we needed it. And there's another one. So if he can't stop us here, we're going to try it again. See if we can swing for Xaxes here. A renewed faith to gain 6 more life. And he will cast that yet again. Okay. I'm just going to keep the land. And so he has to cast renewed faith yet again. He renewed faith entered. Oh, okay. Okay, so he's got a renewed faith in hand. 3 mana, so that's 6 more life he can gain. So let's draw a card off of the key. Okay, we get a duress. If we duress him, it just forces him to play it. Sure. He may just let us, thinking it. He has to play it. It gets. The card would be anywhere in. And it wasn't cycled. Exile it instead. Okay, so he cycled it to gain 2. Does he make another Drake? Wow. Okay. I think I'm going to... Yeah, this is game 2, man. Game 2, match 2. So I'm going to crew Heart. I'm going to crew... You guys are going to kill me for this next play. And I'm going to discard Bone Picker. Try to get in like this. This is the plan anyway. The stream will be online if you want to come back and check it out later. The replay will be posted. So he's going to go ahead and get in. Hard to see why not at this point. He can gain 6 more life. I'm going to give him another point of life right here by eating the Bone Picker I threw away. If you guys start letting me know in the channel, like which of Dev's decks or just any deck you guys want run, I like playing Magic, so. Okay, Night Market Lookout and Duress. Well, no point in duressing him. So he's got 0 cards in hand. He's got a Renewed Faith in the graveyard that he can cast. So he's technically at 11 life right now with 1 flyer. So let's go ahead and crew here. This gives him 2 points of life. It technically puts him at 13. Let's cancel that. I don't want to play that. I think I want to crew here. I think this is lethal. White-black vampires deck list. Well, send me the list and we'll take a look at it. And I mean, you can just post on the comments in here or whatever. Just throw me up the list. I'll take a look. So I think I want to key to the city here and just make Heart of Kieran unblockable. Throw away this duress I don't need. And then we'll just get even more stupid with it and see if we can get rid of that flyer he has and try to produce some damage. Okay, so he gained 6 life like we expect. We know the Renewed Faith is coming. And he's going to take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to go ahead and gain 3 life just because I probably should. If something happens and I can't swing here in the near future, I'll be wishing I had. I hate to give him 2 more life, but I'm going to. We'll take it back away from him when we tap these for crewing. Okay, so he's got 1 card in hand. He'll need that for discards if he wants to bring back the Sunscourge Champion. Search for Azcanta. Okay, so he could use this card. What does he get? Okay, he gets the ability to tap up to 2 target creatures. So he'll have to cycle that, then cast it. I like how this deck works. We are... Whoa. Whoa. Not 3. An additional Night Market Lookout. We got a land that we can discard. So I'm going to go ahead and crew this. And we're going to crew here. And then so I expect him to tap these 2 down. So there's the cycling. He can only get 1. Okay, so he has the mana to pay for one of them. Now he taps those down. I am going to attack with this guy. And then I'm going to make him unblockable by discarding this guy. We're getting close, guys. We're getting close. I may be able to kill him in our upkeep. What is this? 4 mana? Is he discarding his card for Sunscourge Champion? I know, I'm at 4 minutes and 20 seconds here. So he's making a bunch of dudes. Not going to bring back our Scrap Heap Scrounger here, as I'm going to try to just get through. Does he have anything? I don't think he does. So we draw a card with the key. We'll play our land. We will crew. And then we're going to overcrew. Now we move to attacks. I think this is just safer. We'll throw away the Night Market Lookout. And that should be game. Alright, so game 2. We're currently undefeated. Haven't dropped a game yet. Alright, so game 3. Man, the deck's sweet. It's definitely a sweet deck. Let's see what we got for music. Let's do some like Elder Scrolls, some Morrowind or something. Thanks, Gabriel. Appreciate it, buddy. Alright, match 3. Okay. We've got a 1-drop, we've got a 2-drop, we've got another 2-drop and a 3-drop, and a kill spell. Is it just me, or is this deck really good? I think it's the deck. I like this. I'm going to keep this hand. Like everything keeps seeming like a snap keep, but yet the deck only runs like 20 lands. I don't know. We did mulligan in that last game. I feel that the deck would mulligan really hard, as it's, you know, 20 lands, but it seems like every time you mulligan, it would just get worse and worse. Okay, Glacial Fortress. Let's just get out our Wanderer and pass the turn. Hey, thanks, Christopher. Pleasure having you, man. And yeah, I will be putting some type of content out most days, most weekdays. So I'll put something out. Mainly, I'm trying to focus on my meta coverage. Oh wow, that looks good. So it looks like we're against Esper tokens here. So Heart of Kirin is just going to be absolutely bonkers. So we'll go ahead and play that. No point in actually swinging with the Dread Wanderer. Is there? I mean, would he want to lose that? I don't think there's a point in swinging with it, not yet. And I need 3 power for the Heart of well, if I don't get a land, I'll just play the Scrap Heap Scrounger. Start swinging in like that. Wow. Alright, so I'm trying to remember. The deck doesn't run counter. So we will crew and just start crashing for 4 here. Fatal Push. Yep, alright. I'm going to swing. I want to draw an additional card. So 1 less creature for him to have a revolt on his turn if he does get his. Okay, so we took 1 life. We've actually taken more life than he has. Hey, you can actually post it right here. I'll be able to go back and look at all the comments that were made in live chat. So we can Gifted Aetherborn. Maybe just Scrap Heap Scrounger here. I need more pressure. So I'm going to go with Scrap Heap Scrounger. We're going to try to just like choke this guy while he's only on 2 lands. Play this out. Hey, thanks, Crewfix. By the way, Prophet of Crewfix was one of my favorite cards ever. I loved playing with that card. Okay, Champion of Wits. That will be mildly annoying. Perhaps we just... Wow, he got rid of Scarab God, Anointed Procession, guys. Really, really needed that land. Okay, so I want to get in with all of this damage. So I'm going to take a point of damage. I'm just going to kill this. And I'm going to go ahead and play this. And then we're going to try to get in with everything here. It's a pretty good little hit for 8. Let's click show that. Oh, I thought you had it on like a... I thought you had it on like a list on like... Well, it's coming through though. I thought you had like a link somewhere with the list. Okay, so does this deck run Settle? I don't think so, not main board. Let's cheat, guys. I provide content for a living. Let's go to collection, freeform. What is this? Esper tokens. Yeah, here's the list that won this weekend. Alright. No Settle the Wreckage. No Settle. Okay. He's already scooped it up anyway. Guess it didn't matter. You don't need tapped out, man. You can let me sideboard real quick and I'll explain like exactly what I personally like to do. You can just go to like MTG Goldfish or TCG Player and create a deck. You can submit a deck. You can submit a deck with I think we want Duress over Fatal Push here. I think. I'm not 100% sure about what this deck was playing. Well, yeah, I am. It's Esper tokens, so Fatal Push is kind of decent. Harsh Scrutiny is actually really good. Rip that. I guess I need to get to them before they can even get that Scarab God. We're definitely going to want the key, probably Lost Legacy here. I guess Lost Legacy is the way to go in this one. I'm going to back off on the Duress. I'll leave one in, but you think Duress is better? Well, the thing is I want to be able to call Scarab God. I just want to not have to worry about that. Well, we had it in our opening hand, but we can't keep this. Okay, so let's mulligan this away. Whew. Alright, well, I guess we're just getting in every turn. Yeah, we're just going to be getting in every turn. In a world of 1/1s, the 1/2 is king. Vicious Conquistador may just be a terrific card against this deck. Wow, blue right off the bat. So we're not looking at a turn 2 stockpile here. Anointing Priest. Anointing Priest. And we could just kill her with Super. It's pretty good. I kind of like that. So, yeah, I do. I like that. So we kill this, and then we just pay one for a bone picker and keep getting work done. So the main reason I went with the Lost Legacies over the Duress is I want to stay just as aggro as possible, and I didn't have many. Hey, thanks, David. Appreciate it, man. I don't have a lot of notifications and things like that up. I'm still trying to figure out how much those guys do half the things they do for their streams, but either way, best I can do is just play some Magic here for right now. But the reason I went with the Lost Legacy is because if he gets to a Scarab God, then I am just completely destroyed. I do like the fact that it's turn 3 and we haven't seen his land out of him yet. So that's why he got the blue. He knew that he was going to be going for his Champion of Wits, and he was going to need it. Let's go ahead and just get in for damage here. See if he kills one of our dudes. Yeah, kind of figured one of them was about to die. The little Conquistador, he's sick. And we've taken a lot of damage to ourselves, but Conquistador helps give it back. Like, I like the fact that you're actually, you know, draining them. Well, no, you're not really draining them alive. Yeah, my bad. I thought it drained. Night Market Lookout. This is the one that drains life. There we go. Well, let's go ahead and get in. Man, He's just awaiting his death here. He does not like the Vicious Conquistador. That or he just can't kill the Bone Picker without Revolt. So man, he's just stuck on 2 land. I mean, we're stuck on 2 land. Champion of Wits, here we go. Yay. Nope. Sun Scourge Champion. Forgot about that. Well, I'm not impartial to just killing it. Yeah, we'll just kill it and move on. Hi, thanks for the follow, man. Or subscribe. I heard a noise. I'll have to figure out what they all mean and set all of that up. Still kind of new to the live streaming thing. But I've been putting videos out for a little bit now. There's the Champion of Wits. So he's like dying to have this as a blocker, and well, I'm afraid that's not going to happen for him. 2 mana. 2 mana, guys. Never get land flooded again. Just all you need is 2. This is all you need. Our opponent has sent us a message. Moto is straight something me here, and then he said good games. Sorry, buddy. Things that wouldn't happen in paper. Alright, so we'll go ahead and finish this out. The opponent told us good luck here. Gracious opponent, so always got to be fond of those. Some people are just mean and rude, but hey, that's the internet. Well, thanks, Dylan. I appreciate it. Yeah, I asked Dev if he mind if I ran the decks, and this one's pretty good, guys. We're 3-0. We haven't dropped a game. All right, not a match. We haven't dropped a game, and we're in a league right now. So we're going to be opening chest here in just a little bit. Okay, that at least one chest is going to happen tonight. We've already locked that in. I'm excited, guys. Like, Dev, if you're watching, if you end up seeing this deck is sick. Sick. So, geez, we played what? Sultai Snake, a version of Sultai Snake. It was a little weird. Had 2 cards in it I wasn't expecting on seeing, but they make sense in there. One of those being Shapers of Nature, and then the other card in that deck that was a little out of place was the Plunderer. The dude who gives additional +1/+1 counters. After that, we ran into a cycling Drakehaven deck that put up one heck of a fight. Honestly, I'm quite amazed that we didn't lose at least one match to that. But this deck is just, it's resilient. It keeps pumping out the pressure, and the threats are real. The Vicious Conquistador and Night Market Lookout are no joke, guys. How many Night Market Lookouts does this deck run? 4. Yeah. That card is good. Alright, guys, so let's jump into round 4 here. See where it goes. Yeah, that Drakehaven deck, Crew Fix, man, that... Oh man, I was not expecting the amount of life it could just continuously gain. I know Dev would be happy to see that. I think the Sarcophagus was his. release card, spoiler card. So that was pretty cool. Man, here's something that I have to say about this deck. I have never sleeved it up. I've never played a single game with it. The first time I had ever really looked at it was a couple weeks ago, or a week ago, on one of the episodes I did on meta coverage, that I said that this deck would start floating around in the meta, or a version thereof. And then Dev did his video on it today. I'm basically sleeving it up for the very first time here for a tournament. It's the equivalent of your buddy handing you a deck going, here, you'll at least win a couple games. So sleeve it up, take it to F&M, break some hearts. This thing's quick, it's resilient. You would think that out of an aggro deck you would have a much more resilient or much quicker start, but the deck doesn't really need it. So this is going to be one of our worst starts, but we're going to do it anyway. Yeah, we're going to keep. I'll just jump straight into a Dread Wanderer here. If something's going to bite a kill spell or something. Oh my god, another blue-white land. Crewfix, I appreciate that, dude. That means a lot, man. I recently just started putting effort into this channel, and I really want to take it somewhere. I like the fact that people seem to like my meta coverage. This is one of the decks I actually said to be prepared for this week, or aggro decks thereof like this one. So, you know, maybe if these opponents would have watched my meta coverage, they would have been ready. So we'll just swing here. And I mean, even if he's got Censor, this is about to get broken. We'll Night Market Lookout. And Night Market Lookout. Censor? There it is. Okay, come on. There it is. Deck stays well under most people's curves. And this is a $100 or less deck on paper. I think my cart for this is the deck on paper, guys. $114 medium for this deck. That's pretty good. Oh, can't see my chat. Can't see my chat. There we go. I'll go ahead and run down a Gifted Aetherborn here. Definitely want to just keep applying pressure. We've got a couple supernatural staminas here that we can get into if we need. Really? Crewfix, you see this? Is this a I don't know about? Did I miss one? Is there like some life gain deck floating around that... non-zero amount of Magic players on the MTGI funny community, so okay, so do we run right into this settle? We have to, right? Okay, well, we sent them into the settle. I mean, we need the lands anyway. No settle. I would almost pump here. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're nowhere near actually needing to pump, so we will just pass. Night Market Lookout doing work, guys. This card is better than I gave it credit for when I originally seen it. This card is broken good. The fact that you're gaining life, like so many good black 1-drops. Why wasn't this a zombie? Fumigate. Okay, so here's why we did this. I want to keep my Night Market Lookout. I'm not worried about the Dread Wanderer. And we're just going to see if we can push the pressure right back on him. Got a swamp. We'll get to draw a card. Now, he dug for the... Oh, man, why'd I do that? I used to do this with Bowmat Courier, too. You would attack, you get the trigger, and then I would, like, go ahead and try to, like, do my second main phase. Heart of Quran. This is going to be really good in this matchup. So I actually think this time we're playing against Approach. Guess we just attack. Cast out. Just doesn't want me having the additional cards. I want to keep drawing them though. Maybe he has another sensor. He can counter this. I haven't seen much counter out of him. I assume he's got at least one more. Well, the deck is 100% good, guys. Like, this thing's decent. Even if we started losing now, the amount of play we had out of the first 2 games was just awesome. Okay, so he Essence Scattered it. Alright. It's the Mario song again. Mushroom Madness. That approach list is actually running these rituals. Ritual of Rejuvenation, like just, oh my god. Is he digging? Is he digging main phase? Is he looking for a land? It's a bit interesting. I'm just gonna play this and then get in. Next turn, if he doesn't do anything, just play the Bone Picker to create the Heart of Karen. See if we can approach, like, put lethal on him. Okay, so this is an approach of the second Sun deck. Does he have another approach? So, I mean, it's up to if he has a second approach in hand. If he just starts tapping right now, we know we're beat. So, well, that looks like 7 mana to me, guys. Alright, let's go ahead and get into game 2. So, approach. We don't need Aether Sphere Harvester. We don't need those. I 100% want Duress. and Lost Legacy. I will cut down on a Walk the Plank. I'm actually going to cut down on both Walk the Planks. I am worried a little bit about the cat. However, I think my Gifted Aetherborns can help push through the cat. Or do you think maybe Aethersphere Harvester to help get through the... Oh, you think it... Oh, it's the list on Goldfish, huh? Okay. I actually like the Aethersphere Harvesters with all the board wipe and things like that. It'll give me something that sticks around. It crews very easily. So we'll look at it like this. What else do we have available to us? I mean, I kind of like the key just for draw. You know, if there's any deck where we're going to bring the additional super... I'm just going to take one additional Aethersphere Harvesters. If there's any deck that we have the supernatural stamina for, it seems like it would be this one. I get the Walk the Planks for the cat. That was originally why I was wanting to keep them. But I kind of expect to just get... I want to get there ahead of the cat. I just want to be ahead of the cat. Yeah, I'm going to bring in the Duress and Lost Legacies. If we can manage to get off the Lost Legacy, we'll be doing alright. Just hit that, then the only thing left to worry about is Cats and Gideon. And I think this deck can fight through the Cats. Well, this is some good music. What is this, like Morrowind? What do we got here? Remake of Oblivion. Pirates of Oblivion. Well, our opponent is definitely in the tank on how he's sideboarding here. So it was our first loss, our first game loss. I mean, we still have a chance to beat it here in game 2. Approach's game 1 matchup's really good, though. Hopefully we can do something about that with these Duress and the Lost Legacies. Alright, so let's get rid of that chat. We're on the play. We've got a 1-drop. We've got a whole bunch of lands. Man, I don't like that. We have 1/5 of our lands in our hand right now. But we have a turn 1. And then we have the draw guy. If you can't deal with an early Dread Wanderer, we're going to get some damage in. But I don't think I'll even be able to play the Rune Raider. We only have 15 lands left in the deck after this hand, and there's 53 cards. Doesn't that mean we just pull all gas and just play? I'm going to risk it, guys. I'm going to keep this sketchy hand and see if I can apply enough pressure with 5 lands. You guys are going to kill me, aren't you? Alright. So let's see what we got. Getting in there. Let's do this. Another land on top. Okay. I try to just keep getting in there. So do we play around Censor? Two drop. Ugh. I want to play around Censor here. It's probably bad. I'm probably leaving a lot of damage on the battlefield. Well, that's a thing. something off the oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll rip. We're still attacking. Because that's what we do. Send a message that we're playing a Rune Raider. Oh no. The horrible Mario music. I can't believe we've ripped nothing but lands. Well, that's something at least. Hi man, thanks for the follow. Or the subscribe. Does he get in? Do I get to block with this? No. So we're just gonna crash. Alex Stacy. It's not about dealing damage, it's about sending a message. Alright, I like that. Send a message. Here comes the first approach, huh? No? What is this? Oh, just an Eternalize. He's like, no, I'm just gonna get back in here. I think we'll just eat our Rune Raider. Yet another land. It's so good. Yes, we'll sack this to its own ability. We definitely just get in there again. This should finish off his Scourge. And he will Talons on that. And we'll just bring back Scrappy at the end of turn again. Maybe the Great Prophet will come through for us. Come on! Oh, Jesus. I'm not swinging with it, even if he has Settle here. Seven, 8, 9 lands altogether. You would have thought we would have drawn gas, but no. The other half of the lands could all be there as well. So that means there's a stack somewhere of about 30 cards in our deck with no lands. Well, if he's got it, then he's got it. There's not a lot we can do about it. All we can do is just keep applying pressure. Well, maybe this deck dies hard to blue-white approach. Maybe that's... I don't know, but I just shouldn't have kept this hand. This is all me. I goofed this one up. I should have mulliganed or something. We don't get away with this, right? Like, do we get to just take an approach out of their hand? Nah. Right? Rune Raider could get us there. Heart of Kieran, like, let's start punching in for some damage. We're about to start doing 2 a turn, so... Or 5 a turn. So he's gonna cycle. Okay. He's casting us out. Just a slash. Okay. We can push enough damage through to get there before he draws this. So he drew 1. This was a second. It was 7 deep. Yeah, it's got 4 cards on top of it right now. Cards on top of it. Sound that boom 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 boom. Yeah, we're about to have that we just died sound. All right, so he gains 4. There's 2 cards on top of it. And he will have it next turn. Lost Legacy off the top. 1 time. Here we go, guys. Oh, yes! Yes! Oh my God! I hope someone's recording this. This is terrific. 1, 2, 3. And let's take a look at the deck before we take this last one. What do we have left to deal with? He does have Settle the Wreckage. He's got 1 Sun Scourge champion left. I didn't take it. Oh my God. I just messed us up, fellas. I didn't take it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I am recording this. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's being recorded. This is being recorded. It'll be posted on my page later. I can't believe we didn't get that last approach, and he has already cast it. If we lose to that, oh my God. He's going to start getting in. So he drew his approach, or he drew his Settle the Wreckage. Okay. If he's gonna settle us, he's gonna settle us. Oh, he's got 0 cards in hand. I'm sorry. He's playing everything he top decks. He's trying to race us. Okay. So he gains 4 life. Do I even care about that? I think I just swing and pump. Yeah, we just keep pushing in. Like there's no point in wasting cards. Oh, I can't believe I didn't get that 4th approach out of his deck. If he hits that... I'm just going to keep applying pressure here. I mean, technically I should be using the Bone Picker to crew the Hardy Carry. Maybe I should have saved that guy. Now he probably has a subtle wreckage. Okay, we'll see where we go from here. All right. So even with a little mistake, we still got there. I kind of like how the deck is laid out now that I know he only has those Eternalized tokens. I'm not as worried. So we just have to deal with the approach of the Second Sons. Alright, let's see if we can just be as fast as possible here. Alright guys, we can keep this, we can so keep this. So we managed to pull that last game off, and that was that 5-land hand. Just want to point that out. I'm going to keep this. We'll go with our Vicious Conquistador and kind of get started from there. He's already mulligan, that's pretty good for us. Okay, so island to start him off with. We'll go with a Vicious Conquistador. Alright, he's cycling, okay. just play our scrap heap scrounger here and pass the turn. Okay. So I'm just going to attack with both here. I'm okay with this. And I'm not going to Supernatural Stamina. Maybe I should. I will Supernatural Stamina if he blocks this. I mean, I get it. I'm wasting a card there by not Rune Raider, but I made him put that in the graveyard. Again? Really? Come on, fella. Come on, land. Oh, that's good. Okay. So we just attack with everything again. He tries it again. And we'll Ruin Raider. Heart of Kieran. Okay. This feels bad going into the Settle the Wreckage. We know he has 4 main board Settle the Wreckage. Okay, so we'll get a couple lands. We'll play this guy. We'll play this guy. And we get a Supernatural. Now he may just play a land and Fumigate here. If he does, there's not a whole lot we can do about that. Another Settle. Ugh. I should have crewed here. Would have rather lost the Heart of Kieran. Hieroglyphic. Is he looking for the Settle? He's got it. He wouldn't have passed with the way he did. Oh, he's just got to cast out for this. Okay. We hit for 5 here. Okay. This will help us become a little bit more lethal. If we can pull something that can crew either of the two, we have lethal on board next turn. I don't know though. So he discards a Sunscourge champion to bring back a Sunscourge champion. Well, that's not what we're looking for. Let's crew the heart. Hey, well, we're going to need to hit some type of threat, man. We've hit all of our supernatural staminas. Song reminds me of the Star Wars. I keep saying that every time I hear it. We are in game 4, match 4, game 3, and the game 1 of this match was the first thing we've dropped so far. First game we've dropped. The deck's playing really, really good. Even through a few of my punts, the deck has still managed to do work. So is he holding? And I just keep wanting to put him on settle. Come on, creature off the top. No, a search for Escanta. What else you got? So he discarded an approach. That's interesting. Well, we are going to crew here. And I'm just going to make one of his dudes smaller. This way he's only swinging at us for 6. Because it looks like he might be trying to race. I mean, he's got another Sun Scourged in the sideboard. He's going to gain 4 more life this turn. He has to discard whatever it is he gets to do so, but he's going to get to flip this. He's got a lot going on this turn. With no cards in hand, still got a lot going on. So that flips, it leaves him with 4, 5, 6, 7. He needs 4. He can't do both. We need a 3 power creature off the top. Or actually, this is good. Okay, so we'll crew this. It gains us a point of life. Now, if we get in for let's look at this, because they may be able to just race us here. We can swing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If they swing out next turn, they're dead here. We'll gain 5. They put us at 1. Yeah. We got to go for it. So we're going to pay to give lifelink. And then we're going to pay to give it +2. So we're going to gain 5 and go to 13. Okay, so wait a minute. They don't actually have that much on the board. I forgot I put neg 2 on the this one Sun Scourge, so they're actually only swinging for 10 here. We'll be at 3. Well, he's digging. Cast out. That's pretty decent. That's pretty good for him. We need Night Market Lookout off the top. One time. Night Market Lookout. He can only cast out one thing. He's not swinging with everything. Yeah, I was going to say, he can't swing with everything. Night Market Lookout off the top. Here we go. No, just a duress. Well, let's cast it. Well, that's just game, isn't it? I mean, he's tapped out, right? I'm not missing anything. Okay, alright. The dream is still alive, guys. We are 4-0. One more game. You're going to have to forgive me. I have got to run to the restroom, guys. I'll be right back, and we'll finish up this last game. We'll open some chest. See what we got in our chest. Be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. I'm right. We're going to get into game 5 here, and the dream is still alive. We might be able to do it. 5-0. We'll see. It'd be nice to go back to Dev and go, hey, Dev, I streamed one of your decks here, and you know, it went 5-0. That'd be pretty nice. Gabriel, I understand, man. If you got to take off, I appreciate you watching. Thanks for all the support you've given me tonight. Appreciate the chats, helping keep things lively. It's been a lot of fun streaming with you guys. I'm highly plan to do it many more times in the future. So thanks for the subscribes, and we'll see you next time there, Gabriel. For everyone else, though, we're going to get into Game 5 and see if we can take down the rest of this league. Either way, we've got chests to open after this next game, so is it taking this long for the game to find Teamer Energy for us to play against? The dream is alive, David. The dream is alive, man. I've got one so far. I've or one of the tokens, the little trophies you get. I don't have in this. Mine's in draft, but honestly, I don't even know what to use the things for. You win undefeated. Sorry, you go undefeated. You get one of these. Where's it at? Sorry. Oh, they went away. The season's over. Okay. So I guess I should have used it to enter some type of tournament. I had one of these like silver tokens, but you know, whatever. You could if we could find an opponent, man. You could if we could find an opponent. We'll find one. They'll locate us someone. There we go. Alright guys, Game 5. The dream is alive. Let's see if it doesn't slip away from us here. 1 mana. We have a couple spells. We get 1 additional mana. I'm going to play it. I'm going to keep it. They're deciding whether or not to mulligan to 5. They already mulliganed to 6. We're on the draw. Okay, so we're against tokens. And there it is. So I actually like this guy here, considering we're going to be fatal pushing something next turn. Just apply enough pressure that we'll cast fatal push on token. He's going to cycle a cast out and we'll attack. I assume this means he doesn't have fatal push in his hand. So we'll go ahead and run down the bone picker and pass the turn. I would love to be able to just steal this game 1 away from tokens here. I assume it's Abzan. The pressure that Night Market Lookout puts out is just terrific. I assume he's looking for a sweeper of some sort or another land. He's got to be able to get, he's trying to get to something. Okay, so there's a land for him. Anointed Procession's a little slow here. I don't know what he's trying to cast. 2 mana. You don't want to spend life for it. Winter Priest. Legion's Landing. Okay. So he gains a life there. I mean, we can deal with all of this. If if we deal with it, everything, he's taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Puts him at 4. Next turn, the best he can do is Embalm. Like, as far as I know, the best he can do is Embalm. So, I like Fatal pushing Anointer Priest here. And then, yeah, I don't want him to stop any of this damage. If he didn't have Fatal Push earlier, I don't think he's got it now. We can just, right? Black's Delver, dude. This card is sick. Or you mean Bone Picker's Black's Delver? Yeah. Wow. God, that's right. Black Delver. Never really thought about that. But technically, you can have a turn 2. He's cycling. Did he just cycle again? 4 cast outs? And that's game. Okay. Okay. Let's think about this, guys. How do we guarantee that we get through this tokens deck? Aether Sphere Harvester, definitely want to be in the air. Walk the Plank seems good, but I'm actually going to back off the Walk the Planks. Key to the City, just keep swinging in, seems good, but I actually think we need to get up in the air. I kind of just want to run it back the way we have it. Oh my god. Turn 1, Walking Ballista for 0. No more waiting for 2, right? Yeah, he got hit hard. Alright, can we do it again, guys? Like, is this a repeat action? Can we go off of 1 land? This is just like last hand, only slightly different. I'm going to keep it. It's stupid good. If it goes off, then it goes off. We've got 2 draws to get to it. And that's not one of them. That keeps us in action. I want to be able to get in an attack next turn, so I'm going to go ahead and play the Night Market Lookout. I mean, he's going to gain some life here. Authority of the Console is really good against us here. It's a good one, turn 1. Okay, Renegade Map. See if he has the Fatal Put. Oh god, this deck loves us. I'm just gonna swing, and then we'll go from there. If he kills it, then great. If not, then we'll just play Scrappy. The risky keeps. Well, we won a couple games. This is so aggro, though. The deck only has 20 lands, and it mulligans hard. Oh, the mulligans just feel so bad. So I kind of have to go with it. Like, you just kind of faith in the cards and roll. So yeah, we're just gonna attack. If he doesn't attack, we'll play Gifted Aetherborn and Vicious Conquistador. If not, we play Gifted Aetherborn and Bone Picker. Okay. Man, these Sunscourge champions, we have fought those all night long. It seems like every white deck has them in the sideboard. Okay, so things get serious at this point. Him being able to bring that back, gaining 8 life, is pretty serious. However, they do just die to Fatal Push. It does just die to Fatal Push. Yeah, I'm just gonna run out this Vicious Conquistador here. Let him gain his life. We're gonna swing in, let him kill his Sunscourge champion. We'll be done with this dang thing. Okay, we'll play the hard. We'll let him make 2 Sunscourge champions, gain 8 life. At least he has to discard a card to do it. He discarded Anointed Mourner Priest. That's pretty good. Okay. You got it, buddy. There's a 4th land for us. So let's remove one of these. Let's remove the other one. I don't actually think we gain damage by using 2 of these. I think we actually just need to swing. I guess we can do it here. That's an additional point of damage. Okay, we got him back on the downward slope again. I mean, yes, he can make 2 Anointer Priest tokens, but we still just keep swinging in. Okay. That's annoying. It's extremely annoying. Okay, so this will enter tapped either way. I don't want to send these guys in versus... Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna need more ways to bring back Scrappy, so we're sending these guys in. I expect them to double block in front of this. If they do that, then they take... Oh, is he holding a Fatal Push? So if he double blocks to kill this, I've got more fodder for Scrap Heap Scrounger, which... Yep. Okay, we've got him at 18, we're at 28. Got him back down below starting life total. Oh my. If he triple blocks, I'm okay with that. Cast out. On my heart. Okay, so he gains a lot more guys. Well, it's 8 more life we gotta deal with. He has 0 cards in hand though. He has nothing he can bring back from the graveyard. We are dealing with 4 Anointer Priest. And we will sack it to its own. So these priests are kind of his lifeblood. He needs to hit some type of token generation with having the priest out. Okay, I mean, we just keep applying pressure here. Did he just play another land? It's not a creature, so he doesn't gain life off of it. Well, we just need him to just not pull gas, I guess. That's pretty good for him right there. That's definitely going to change things for him. That is going to change the whole ballgame, fellas. We are going to keep crashing, though. I'm gonna go ahead and gain the life. Who knows how long this game may end up taking. Well, we're running out of things that can... Well, this is decent. So he makes a bunch of dudes here. And I'm just attacking with everything here. Don't think we can beat this. Eventually, he will just continue to go wide. If we don't keep the pressure up, he will just continue getting wider and wider. Well, this helps. I'm going to go ahead and fatal push one of them. He's going to make dudes now. We will... We're just going to keep swinging. We should be able to get ahead of him here. Right, Lost Legacy might be a good option. And Duress. I'm not as worried so much about fatal pushes and things of that nature as I am Duressing his combo pieces out. Not necessarily combo pieces, but his key parts. This is decent. I'm gonna swing anyway here. So many triggers. Man, I don't want to just give it up and go to the next game. I mean, we're still at 30. We're not dead. But it's only a matter of time before he pulls something. Although we could start pulling stuff. Okay, so he just pulled him a nice threat there. Sorry guys, I'm going to go ahead and go to game 3. I don't want to waste the time. I don't think I can get ahead of that. So we're 100% bringing in Duress. I'm actually going to drop the Aether Sphere Harvesters. I would rather force him on the ground with me. I'm going to drop that Walk the Plank. We're going to go Duress, Fatal Push, Bone Picker. We're going to stay as cheap as possible and low to the ground. Lost Legacy. Some argument for a Lost Legacy. What would we take out? Supernatural Stamina, maybe? So if we take out the 3 Supernatural Staminas, bring in 2 Lost Legacies and what? Key? So he can't block us? Yeah, let's go with that. Alright guys. Match 5, round 3. It's so risky. Heart, like faith in the deck. Here we go. Night Market Lookout. Let's do this. 1 land hand, and we're on the play this time. And it's pain land. Like, we took pain for that. And the deck loves us. So I'm actually just gonna drop Scrappy here. And go ahead and get out there. I think all 5 games, one of the matches, I have kept a very risky hand. Hidden Stockpile. Alright, well, he's doing it this time, guys. He is doing it. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing it. So we can go Aetherborn. And kill that. I like killing it on this turn, so if he doesn't have a revolt trigger next turn, we just really set him off. Swamp off the top, right? Like, so lucky. We'll see if we get there, though. We're going to be needing something to help us get in this last 12 points of damage. I'm just hoping he doesn't have a way to activate revolt. There it is. Okay, there's his revolt. So he gets revolt. He makes a dude. Authority. Fatal push. His revolt trigger. I just want to swing. Definitely want to keep him off of revolt on his turn, though. So he trades the 1/1 for the 1/1. And we give him 2 more life. The turn, he's at 9. We're applying some pressure. We're swinging for 7 next turn. And another Evolving Wilds. Okay. I mean, I can't say anything. I've gotten lucky, so. There he goes. So he's got a couple blockers here. Renegade map. I kind of like this. Come on, pressure him. I'm hoping. I am so hoping that Rune Raider is going to be the rescue. He's debating on how he wants to block this. He really wants to kill this, but he wants to kill the Scrap Heap Scrounger too. I mean, I'm okay with losing the... Oh, he didn't kill my dude. He just scried. He's digging. Oh my. Hopefully he's not digging for a land for his Fumigate. Okay, it's a swamp, but depending on what I draw next turn, I may just discard it to the key to get an extra 3 damage through with the Rune Raider. At least we're keeping enough pressure on him that he can't flip the Legion's Landing yet. Definitely have to keep it up, though. There's his Fumigate. It's pretty bad for us. That's pretty bad for us, guys. Okay. How do we get this last 12 points of damage through? Night Market Lookout. Can't block, can't be blocked. Okay. Really just need to draw pressure, pressure, pressure. Would like to draw a heart though. So we get another Scrappy. Well, guys, I don't know. 5-0 may be slipping away from us. Oh, God. Oh, that's brutal. Well, it's been fun. We did go 4-0. Not 100% we're out here. Doesn't look real promising, but I'm going to keep drawing cards. We're going to see what we get. Might be some way for us to come back. We will see. Eat a gifted. Yeah, I'm gonna play it out. I'm not gonna scoop it. Even though maybe we should. I'm gonna say that thanks for coming out tonight, guys. It was a lot of fun to have some people out, you know, to hang out with, play Magic. I don't get to go to the shop the way I used to, and Magic was always a really big part of my life, and I really enjoy Magic. So this is really nice to be able to play with people, and have other people rooting for, you know, decks that you're playing with to do well. That, and you know, I'm a YouTube fanatic. I watch YouTube non-stop. It's kind of one of the reasons I started the channel. I got tired of not seeing certain content. Was like, you know what, I'll just make it. So that's what came up with my meta coverage content. So those of you that are still watching, catch us Sunday nights or Monday for the standard tier 1 leagues. And then give me one moment, please. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Anyway, Sunday nights I put out a video on the standard tier 1 meta, and then on Wednesday I put out a meta coverage video, and then the rest of the week I just kind of find something to play, something to do. And devs pretty much gave us, he said go for it on streaming these, so here we go. The first time we run one of Dev's decks, you know what, hold on a minute, let's make sure that we're looking at the right deck here. This is being recorded after all. So the very first time we've ever run one of Dev's decks, we ended up going 4-0, and we got a couple chests here, so let's get into the chest opening. First chest, 10 play points, Binding Fog, and Dramatic Reversal. Okay, so that was a bust. Second one, we get Gorilla Shaman. Really? 1 and X, destroy target non-creature artifact with converted mana cost X. Weird. Dark Slick Shores. I love this card. I love this card. That's pretty cool. Alright, Dark Slick. And then a Deadeye Quickmaster. Okay, so Dark Slick Shores, not too bad. JTMS. Foil. Was that a Orb of Dreams? Permanents enter the battlefield tap. Does that get play in something? Seems like it'd be in some type of taxes deck. JTMS. I'm sorry, I'm not catching the reference. Ambuscape and some other junk. The Orb of Dreams. That seems like that would be in like taxes or something. Oh, Jason, foil Jason Mind Sculptor. Okay, yeah. Sorry. My hopes had not gotten that high. Creepy Doll. We get a rare from Innistrad. And then we get a Night Market Aeronaut. Well, look. We know where the real Night Market monster is. And he's in at 1 mana, not 4. Alright, guys. That's the end of the show for me tonight. It has been an absolute pleasure. I had fun. I hope you had fun. And we'll see you next time here on the sideboard.